I went to Colonel Parker and when he told me we could recreate it, and I said, Colonel Parker, how many tickets do you want when we do this? NBC's printing the tickets now. And he said, you don't understand, Bindle. He said...
called him Bindle. Bindle.
Right. He said, if you give me any tickets, you have to give me all of them. Or none of them. But if you give me all of them, he implied, there's going to be an airplane coming from Memphis with all these bouffant, blonde hairdos, blue eyes, and the real hardcore Elvis fans are going to come into Hollywood, and you'll see an audience like you've never seen before. And I bought it. Should have known better. So he said, but there's a condition. No wives, no girlfriends, no sponsors, no NBC executives or personnel. I get all the tickets. So I went to Bob Finkel. Bob Finkel went to Tom Sarnoff, went to Singer's Sewing Machines, etc. And everybody decided, for the sake of having this airplane, let's give the Colonel all the tickets. And we did. And the night before the improv, I'm driving out the studio lot, and I pass the guard gate, and the guard says, hey, Steve, you need 8 tickets tomorrow. I said, what are you talking about? He says, oh, some bald guy came here and handed me a whole stack of tickets and said, give them out to people driving out the gate. What do we do the next day, Bones?
We let them. Well, there were people standing in the parking lot. That's the first thing. Hours before the show at NBC in Burbank, there were people standing in the parking lot in these long, long lines of people. And there were people there like Paul Simon, Janice Ian. People came from all over the country that heard he was going to be there and he was going to perform live on stage.
See, my story is different. When you're 40 years after the fact, you get, the stories change. We had to go to Bob's Big Boy Drive-In to ask people to come to see the show. And Bones got on the phone and called some local disc jockeys, and they were broadcasting, if you want to see Elvis Presley, come to NBC. That's my memory of it.
It could have both happened.
That's right.